This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
You're listening to Monday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
Hello. Afternoon, Jenny. I've got some donations for Sunday's fête. Pop them down there.
Oh, right. I didn't know you were on sorting duties, Lillian.
Well, you can give me a hand if you want.
Oh, well,
unless you're rushing off.
I could spare half an hour, I suppose. It's a relief to get out of the house, to be honest.
Alice not pleased to be back?
No, not at all. But Ruairi's round there at the moment, so I thought it was safe to leave them.
Oh, good. Now, I'm making 3 piles. Nice stuff, run-of-the-mill, and what on earth were they thinking?
Right.
I hear Alan ran Alice back.
Oh, yes, it was getting a bit much for Amy. It can't have been an easy time for her. Alice can be a very challenging house guest at the moment.
You should talk to Mum about it.
Mum?
I'm sure she'll be happy to share her experience with you.
Thank you, but no.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, I know you mean well, Lillian, but I'm sorry. I still haven't got over what Mum did and didn't do.
All right. But don't leave the reconciliation too long, darling. You don't want to regret falling out with her.
I know. But I must say, I do feel better able to deal with Alice now. The break must have done me some good.
Do you think?
Mm-hmm. I had got very worn down by it all, but I'm feeling more positive now.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yes. And it's Rory's A-level results tomorrow, so hopefully that'll be something to celebrate.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
And whatever Alice throws at us, well, I'm just going to let it ride over me.
Good for you. And if I can help at all...
Oh, thank you.
I do admire your attitude, Jenny. Can I borrow it?
Oh, well, what do you mean?
Nothing. Oh, I've just got a thorny little issue here that I need to resolve.
I mean, Jenny's cooking is awesome, obviously, but Ian's, well, it's next level. Living with my own in-house gourmet chef.
That's nice for you.
Oh, he cooked this thing last night.
Rory, why are you here? Do you need to collect something?
No, I just thought I'd see how you are.
Oh, well, I'm top of the world. Never better.
Did you have a good time at Amy's?
Oh, she's not as much fun as I remembered her.
And have you thought about going back to rehab?
Mum and Dad have put you up to this, haven't they?
No, but I do think you should consider it, Alice.
Oh, I wish people would stop going on about it.
It's only because they care about you.
There's no need to get soppy.
Look, seriously, do you remember when, I don't know, I was quite little anyway, Jenny was trying to get me to feed apples to spearmint, and I was really scared. That huge head looming down and those big teeth. Do you remember?
No, not really.
Well, you showed me there was nothing to be afraid of, and you were really gentle with me.
Well, like I say, I really don't remember.
And when you came back from South Africa after visiting Kate, you brought me that toy hippo, Hector the hippo. They might seem like small things, but they meant a lot to me when I was little.
Okay, but I can't see why you're bringing them up now.
It's just so you know that I care about you. That's why I want what's best.
Oh, for God's sake!
Alice.
Will you stop interfering? You're just a kid. You know nothing about it.
Okay. Well, can you help me understand?
No! Just keep your nose out of my business.
And with deadly aim...
And you end up in the drink again.
all in a good cause.
What would an Ambridge fake be without a chance to dunk the vicar?
Do you think our famous person might want to have a go? As a punter, I mean, not in the chair.
Pardon?
The mystery celebrity who'll be gracing us with their presence.
Ah, yes.
I mean, looks like it's going to be very well attended. If only so everyone can satisfy their curiosity.
Well, of course, this is the reason for keeping it a secret, Alan. Right, now, I need to see how Joy is getting on with the fortune-telling tent. The mice got at it, I'm afraid. And do you both know what you're doing?
I think so. Mechanism needs a bit of grease, but otherwise it's in perfect dunking order.
And Lillian, you are clear on the various classes of offering.
But I'm not cataloguing Tutankhamun's tomb.
Nonetheless.
Books for the bookstall, best stuff for the raffle, everything else white elephant.
And all the areas...
Suitably spaced out.
Very good.
Thank you, Linda.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be sure to. Honestly, that woman. Somehow she always seems to find a fresh way to wind me up.
She gets things done, though.
Yeah, well, that's undeniable.
I mean, bristling up this celebrity, for example, it's really got people,
Alan.
What?
This mystery person.
Yes.
Well, Linda would kill me for letting on.
Oh, you don't have to.
Oh, yes, I do. It's her.
Hey, I'm sorry?
The special guest. It's Linda.
Linda?
The same.
That's not exactly the level of fame I was expecting.
You and everyone else.
How?
She just decided. It's this MBE. It's gone to her head.
I see. Well, I suppose we could do worse. She did a good job a few years back when, what's his name? You know, the footballer was a no-show.
Oh, I know, but that was different. People were grateful to her for stepping into the breach, but this time everyone's expecting someone really famous. And when they find out it's just Linda, someone you could buy a box of matches from in the village shop.
They might take it badly.
But what worries me is how she's going to take it.
In what way?
After the explosion, it took her a long time to build up her self-confidence. And if she goes down like a leaky lilo on Sunday, how's that going to affect her?
That is the only reason, is it?
Well, what do you mean?
Her potential disappointment. I mean, you're not trying to keep her out of the limelight for any other reason?
Absolutely not. Although, I will freely admit that at the moment she is getting right on my wick.
8 a.m?
Any time after that, they said.
Oh, I see.
I suppose we could get there later.
Oh, no, that's fine. As long as you're happy to be up early.
Totally. Don't think I'm going to be sleeping much, to be honest.
So I'll collect you from Adam's at, 7:30?
Thanks, Jenny.
Well, don't look so nervous. I'm sure you've done brilliantly, darling.
I'll need an A star and 2 A's for my first choice.
Well, not long to wait now.
No.
Oh.
Is that Alice?
It sounds like it. How long's she been gone?
I don't know. A couple of hours, maybe?
Oh, here they are, plotting their next abduction.
Oh, don't be so silly, Alice. Have you been somewhere nice?
Oh, and the interrogation starts.
What's that?
Oh, it's a handbag. They're quite popular nowadays.
I mean inside.
Let's just say it's a late lunch.
Is it vodka?
None of your business.
Well, I think you should give that to me.
No way.
Well, you've clearly had quite enough for one session.
Oh, no, that's where you're wrong. Jolene cut me off, and I'm nowhere near drunk enough to put up with this dump.
Alice.
I think Jenny's right.
Jenny? Jenny? Why do you insist on calling her that?
It's her name.
No, her name is Jennifer. Jennifer. Jenny is what Dad calls her, his little pet name, to keep her quiet whilst he shags other women. Oh. And you know what? I don't blame him.
Take that back.
If you nag him the way you nag me.
That's a horrible thing to say.
I mean it. Take it back.
Excuse me. I'm having a conversation with my mother.
You are completely out of order.
This is between me and her, all right? You're not even a proper part of this family.
Well, how about talking to Robert?
I suppose I could have a word. But even if she does pull out, we still need someone to replace her. And with all the build-up there's been, it's got to be a proper celebrity.
Yes, you're right.
Linda would be even more upset if she was forced to stand down and then some nobody took her away.
Here she is.
You will never believe what Joy has just told me.
What?
Oh, what's up, Linda?
Audrey Fisher.
What about her?
She's turning into a troublemaker of the first order. She and Hilary Noakes and their destructive little coterie.
What have they done?
They're planning to make a formal complaint about the scarecrow competition.
Why on earth would they do that?
Because, and I can scarcely believe this,
Go on.
of the associations of scarecrows with Halloween.
What?
And death and horror.
But that's nonsense.
Indeed, Alan. But it's a nonsense they're taking to the district council.
Well, I've never heard anything like it.
With the intention of having the licence for the fête revoked.
I want you to apologise to Ruairi. Now.
Why are you even on his side?
Have you forgotten that he moved out of his home for you?
Well, I didn't ask him to.
And he did it without any fuss and without complaining, so that you could move in here and we could support you.
Support me? Spy on me, you mean? Judge me and pester me and steal my booze?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Can't you see it's for your own good?
Oh, are you still here? Don't you get it? You're a mistake. The little bastard that no one planned and no one wanted.
Oh, Alice.
Do you know what a pain it's been to have you around all these years? This pathetic little brat sobbing over his dead mummy.
Stop it.
Adam, Kate, Debbie, we could never say how we really felt. We all had to tiptoe round this cuckoo in the nest.
Don't.
You think I was being nice to you? With spearmint and that stupid hippo. I was trying to shut you up.
That's enough.
Oh, I've hardly even started.
Look, I don't care what you say to me, but can't you see how you're hurting Jenny?
There's only one person who hurts her, and that's you, just by existing.
I know that's not true.
But why don't you tell him, Mum? Tell him how he destroyed you.
Oh, that is absurd, Alice.
Like last year, when he was going all gooey over that CD.
No,
Siobhan's
no.
message from beyond the grave.
Jenny was a huge help with that.
She was lying. Kate and I had to organise bitching sessions for her so she could say what she really thought about your mum.
No, that's not true. Jenny, is it?
She's making it sound much, much worse than it really was.
What do you mean? I can't. I need to...
Oh, Rory,
Yeah, the truth hurts, doesn't it?
that was a monstrous thing to do.
Oh, you hypocrite. You don't love him. You just wanted to keep hold of your husband and your... Mum!
I said enough. You've done some horrible things these past few months, but I never knew you could be quite so hateful.